So, a few hours ago, I was riding, of course, coming out to the coast, and I was riding through some of the most beautiful land on earth, honestly. And even though I made this trip hundreds of times to the coast, one of my favorite places, I was just admiring the beauty and the majesty and the glory of it all. You know, the mountains and the rivers and the streams, and I was admiring even the flatlands and the meadows, and just how absolutely beautiful the cliffs and the ocean and the waves. And in my meditation, it was as though the king said to me, this is yours. I'm like, what? It was like, I'm gonna give this to you. And I said, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it back to you, because you do know that all this land was stolen from you, from your ancestors. And actually, they call themselves taking it from me. But I'll be back. I was like, okay. Like, yeah, I'll be back. And when I get back, I'm going to restore. Now watch this. Most of the time when I talk about this, my mind goes to Holy Jerusalem. Most of the time. When I think about the restoration of the house of Israel, which, by the way, is very interesting too, that there's actually a people group in the Bible that's very special to Abba, but that's another message. But anyway, every time I'm thinking about restoration, I'm primarily thinking about Israel, the Middle East. I'm talking about home, our homeland, our promised land, right? Which, of course, is bigger than just the nation of Israel. It's basically from the Euphrates, from the Nile to the Tigris, Euphrates, all of it, right? And so, in my meditation, he was like, "Oh, you're looking too small." I said, "What? You're looking way too small. I'm not returning here." This is what I heard the master say. I'm not returning here to claim just Israel, just Palestine, just the so-called Middle East. I was like, oh boy. He said, I'm coming back to claim the whole world. I said, woo. He said, yeah. So this is yours. It's actually mine, but I'm going to share it with you. Matter of fact, I tell you what, I'm gonna make you a joint heir. You'll be a joint heir. because the earth is yours. And obviously, it is currently in the hand and being ruled by some very wicked people and very wicked nations. And he said, oh, I'm about to bring all that to an end. That's all got to stop. No. They got to stop. And when he showed me that, I was like, what? He said, so when you get out there, of course, now I'm out here. He said, go on a walk on your beach. Go on and admire your cliff. Why? Because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the whole world back. I'm going to set up a headquarters. The headquarters will be in Jerusalem. It'll be the New Jerusalem. And that's where the great capital city will be. Y'all can read about that in Revelation, right? At the end of the book. He said, but I'm not coming back just for the Middle East. I'm not coming back here just for the place they call Israel or the city they call Jerusalem. No, when I come back here, I'm taking the whole world. The whole world? Yes. So, of course, I had to hurry up and grab my Bible. So that, of course, you know how I am. You know, you got to put some script on it. I just got one. I'm not even going to keep you long. I got one major one. Let me see if I can get this Bible open without the wind blowing it too bad. Got my Bible. Check this out. And the Revelation chapter 11 verse, I'm just going to say now, verse 15. Oh, matter of fact, I can start at 14. The second woe is past. Oh, boy. Woo. Did you hear it? The second woe is past. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Cometh quickly. Yeah. Bible. I got to make it up. Watch the text. And the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven. See it? Great voices in heaven. So what were they saying? Watch it. Watch this. Let's see. Can y'all see the Bible? They were saying the kingdoms, plural. The kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Yahuwah and of his Messiah, Hamashiach. And he shall reign forever and ever. Yeah, I was like, whoa. I said, I wonder what that's going to be like when we own the world, the whole world, rule the world, the entire earth, the kingdoms of this world. And this is what came to me. You know, there's some people that do that right now. Yeah, all these mountains that's behind me, these trees. See, they got fences and stuff. They own this temporarily. They're in control. They make all the rules. They charge you when you want to come down here to get in and all that, right? They run it. And the Most High said to me, that's temporary. Go on down there and enjoy your beach that I am going to purchase for you. I'm getting it back. All of it. Not just Jerusalem. Not just the Middle East. Did you hear that, whole world? Did y'all hear that? Hear what our king just said? Did you hear what he said? They said the kingdoms, plural, of this world have become the kingdoms of our Yahuwah and of his holy Messiah, which is his word made flesh. Who's our king? He's our king. And I think that's one of the reasons that the heathen worked so hard to keep us out of certain books of the Bible. Why? Can you imagine if you were in power and the people that you had enslaved, us, had a king who promised absolute world dominion and world that he would have dominion over the whole world, that he would dominate the whole world, that he'd be the king, and that all of the kingdoms of the world would be his. And then he turned around and say, and that which Abba gives to me, I'm going to share it with you as a joint heir. Joint heir. Yeah, because you're in the family. So everybody's going to get some. Yeah, just like the way these heathens did it when they came over here conquering with sword and spear. Not through negotiations, not through peace treaties, not through higher level of education. No, that's not how they got this. All over the signs and placards, they tell you there was millions and millions of my ancestors right here. And they killed them all. Except for maybe a couple. But they killed the millions and millions, and they stole the land and then did what with it? Then they made sure that they put it in these trust funds and put it in these things that what? Their heirs and their joint heirs would then be a part of it, right? So when we ride through these neighborhoods and we see thousands and thousands of acres of land, and these heathens own it all, right? Why is it then so strange for us then to have a king who says, well, you know, they stole it and they killed and they murdered people to take it. So what I'm going to do is that when I get back, I'm going to take it back. And that's why this crazy world and these European nations and these people that's in Confederate, that's why they're going to fight to the death until the blood reaches the horse's bridle. I'll tell you why. Because they don't want to let this world go. This is their heaven. And they know what's written in that book. That's just my thought. Zion, we got to keep looking up. We have to keep looking up. Our redemption has way more in it than we could have ever imagined. Stay true to the King. Keep looking up. Our redemption is drawing nigh.